German Natürlich with German Dad. That's German Dude.
Hello, welcome to another edition of German Natürlich. I'm German Dude. Today's phrase is Gib die Hand. Gib die Hand is shakes hands, or literally gives the hand. Gib die Hand, gives the hand. So let's go ahead and start spelling that. The only noun in that one is Hand, therefore that is the only one that is capitalized. We'll start with gibt, which is a verb. It is not capitalized. We have a G, that's G-I. Then we have a P sound, gip. Well, it turns out that a B at the end of a syllable actually sounds a lot like a P, so that's what we have, gip. By the way, if you look on Grimm's laws, the B becomes a V, so that's where we get the word give from. You can see that, gives the hand. But again, we'll spare that for another time. Let's continue. We have a verb ending, which in this case is a T, gibt die Hand. Now the gibt is for he gives or she gives the hand. Just like we put an S on that, we don't say I gives or you gives or we gives or anybody else gives, but he or she gives the hand. Now, there are going to be other endings, and you're going to hear me saying these. For example, if I ask you the question, do you shake hands or do you give the hand? It's an ST instead of just a T. Therefore, it's gibst. You'll hear that. If I answer it by saying, yes, I shake hands or I give the hand, that's going to be an E ending. But wait, there's more. You also get to change the middle I to an E, and you have ich gebe die Hand. Ja, ich gebe die Hand. Yes, I give the hand, or yes, I shake hands. Very good. So you're going to hear a few other forms of that with other endings, but those are the main ones I'm going to work on with this particular video. We have gibt, G-I-B-T. Now let's go on to D. D is the, which is an article not capitalized. We have a D, of course, but then is it I-E or E-I? Well, remember the second one does the talking. It sounds mostly like an E, so it's E is the second letter, D-I-E. Gibt die. Now we have Hand. Hand is spelled exactly like English, except for that it is capitalized because it is a noun. A small note, you'll notice I'm pronouncing it Hand and not Hand. So the D at the end of a syllable sounds mostly like a T. So gibt die Hand. Gibt die Hand, shakes hands or literally gives the hand. Now let's get started. One last note, sometimes I will show cards like this, and I wanted to explain this. Here's a Hand, and it has a B on it. The B indicates that it's die Hand, and so it's not das Hand or something else. So the D is for the B is for die Hand, and it's on a red background. The red background shows what the plural is. In this case, the plural is an umlaut E. So if I wanted to pluralize Hand, I would put an umlaut over the A and then add an E at the end of it, and it would sound like Hände. Hände. So I suppose if I said Gib die Hände, it would be just like this. On the student resource page are a couple of extra stories, blühende Geschichten, I call them. Those are extra stories that start small and just build up and build up that should be attainable for you to understand, but you'll also be able to figure out some new vocabulary by looking at those, and it'll help increase your reading skills. So have a look at those on the student resources. This is German Dude for another edition of German Natürlich.